Good morning! It's Sunday, May 3rd, and I have a package on a Sunday. I was a little shocked to see the tracking information for this say that it was coming on Sunday, but even Polly said, Sunday, it's not right, it's going to be on Monday, but lo and behold, here it is. So I did a little research, and I saw that that battery that I got for my replacement battery for the JVC camera that I use, the one that I use for vlogging, had a charger, and the charger also came with it's the battery charger instead of having to plug in my camera. That was my dilemma, how now that I have two batteries, it would be ideal to have one charged always in the charger, but I didn't have a charger. I was only charging through my camera port. So I got this. I think this was, oh, there's no, I don't put invoices anymore in, but I think this was $10 with change. And then I broke down and bought an off-brand charger, including a car charger for my Nikon. I could not find it, and I can't rely on running over to my sister's to charge my camera up, especially since last night I played around with it trying to get pictures of the moon, and I have to say, although I think I might have mastered food porn photos and photos of pets, I suck at the moon, and I really want to do some research and find a way to really optimize it, because even though I used my larger lens, my further lens, it still was just not, it was crappy, you know. So I'm going to charge up the, take a look at this charger. So this is the charger for the Nikon D3200, and this is the charger for the JVC, I don't even know what brand this is, or what model it is, GZHM30RU, that's the one that I'm using. So I'm going to do that, plug them in both and charge them up. I have a power strip all ready to go. And then I need to make out a grocery list, because I think we're going to try and get all our groceries done by 1 today in order to have the rest of the day to relax. Maybe go to the park with the dogs. It's supposed to be gorgeous. I think it's in the 60s right now, but I think we're supposed to have a high of, it's 62 right now, but it's supposed to be a high of, I think 76. I'm just checking the, see, there's the camera. La 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 la, come on, I don't have all minute. Is that from a Seinfeld episode? Or it's some comics joke about microwave not being fast enough. Alright, so 64, but it's going to be a high of 76, around 4. So that'll be lovely. I look forward to that. So let me plug these in, and I will go grab I need to put in some filler paper into my Filofax, into my wallet that I use every day, and I will make out my grocery list. So that's what I'm going to do next. Oh, dust. That cat's responsible for 90% of the dust in this house. Alrighty, so I've done some organizational things before I get distracted. So this was the battery, the extra battery that I got for my JVC, which is what I'm using right now, my handheld digital camcorder. And it's essentially the exact same battery that was in there, in my camera. But then I had the extra battery and I wanted to charge it, so I purchased this. And they're by the same company, KAPAXEN. So this is the battery pack charger, and it came with a car charger as well, car charge attachment. So, and the cords were very similar to the cords for the charger for the Nikon. So to keep things simple, I just labeled them. I put JVC on this cord, and I'm going to pop that in my camera bag, and the actual charger, which has a pop-out plug, I just added the JVC right to the end, so I know that's what that's for. And then the Nikon, which is, I already have it in here, that's my Nikon battery, I don't have an extra one. I put Nikon on there, as well as a Nikon on the converter, which is great for when we travel, and Nikon on the car charger. So all of that done because of my lovely P-Touch, Brother P-Touch, which I love. I have a little pair of scissors in there. I have a couple of different tapes. I have a fabric iron-on, black clear in 1/4 inch, black clear in 3/4 inch, and white in 3/8 inch. I really do need to get a 1/2 inch white because sometimes I need smaller spaces, but you can change the font size, which is helpful too. So I'm going to plug these into charge and then get going on my shopping list. Alrighty, so that's done. I picked up this filler paper, which is 4x4 quad ruled 100 sheets for 53 cents. I think that's from Walgreens. And one sheet cuts down to 2 of the personal size Filofax sheets. Cut down perfectly. Ooh, little hole punch. Using my Repesco, perfect. Punches every time. I can go through, I think, 3 quite easily. And I have these pages as leftovers, and they're just about 3/4 inch shorter on the width, but they're still perfectly fine for to-do lists. So I'm going to punch those as well and leave those as my to-dos. And I have all sorts of little lists in my Filofax. I have a list of Paulie's meds, all of his doctors, especially when he was after he was hospitalized last year, just so I can keep track of everything and, you know, have everything in one place. Because I know a lot of people store things on their cell phones, but you know what? When your battery goes dead, you need an old-fashioned piece of paper with the information on it, so it's helpful. So I have that. I also have lists of various book series that I'm reading, so I'm kind of on track in order, especially ones that I start up new. Let's see if I have that to show you. So like that, and I know I need to update that, and I could send this through the printer. Here's another one, and so I need to add another one to the list. So I'm gonna make out my grocery list and then see if Paulie's heading back from the park with the dog, so we can head over to the grocery store, get that done, and then have a relaxing afternoon, Sunday afternoon, because laundry's all done. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite things is a freshly made bed, like clean linens. The smell of everything so crisp, and I love that. And so there was a study done recently, and I think this is all from memory. I think 67% of people were asked what their favorite thing is. Fresh, clean linens was like the prevailing top. I think 67% responded with that. And I wholeheartedly agree. So let me make my list. I'm going to ask Alexa. Alexa, play Leonard Cohen Station on Pandora. Alexa, play Leonard Cohen Station on Pandora.
Getting your Leonard Cohen radio station from Pandora.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm making out my shopping list, and maybe I'll bring you guys with me to the grocery store. Alrighty, list done. Time to call Paulie from the park. He's like a little kid. If I don't call him in, he'll just stay out there. But we got stuff to do, and we have an hour and 20 minutes to do it, because I want to be done by 1 o'clock so I can relax. Maybe finally fix my mom's bracelet, or it was a bracelet. She wants earrings, and I thought maybe I should just at least give them to her for their trip to Europe. So, yeah, that's on my plan of things to do this afternoon. And I have to make Mother's Day cards because she's leaving a few days before Mother's Day. I have to mail my mother-in-law's to her, and I'm going to be seeing my sister hopefully on Thursday. Oh, that's the other thing. I have to call my mom and my sister, confirm the dates for our dinner with Eli for my sister, and see how my mom is feeling. She threw her back out, and then she had the kids overnight on Friday. So, yeah. I love crossing stuff off my list. So I have my list of stuff that we need to replenish, and then I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, and I will try to do a shopping haul when I come back. I always try to pick up 1 or 2 splurge items, like fancier things like truffle butter. I don't like truffle oil, but truffle butter is tasty. Oh, I need Yukon potatoes before I forget. Add that to the list. So we'll see what kind of splurgy items. It might be something from the Asian food section. And I really want to hoard up on fruits. We have a watermelon, we have some oranges, but I want some cuties. So, lots of things on the list. And a papaya. Paulie doesn't like them, but I've kind of been in love with them lately. So, they're not usually ripe as we get them home to eat, so I have to wait like a week or 2. So, yeah, I'm going to pick up a papaya today, too. Oh, and the lawn's starting to look a little more green outside. Yeah, see? So funny, the house across the street, they've been working on it, and they have all these weeds, and we don't have any. So we do have a giant patch of where the dogs went over the winter that Polly needs to put grass seed down. So I've started dinner. I'm making, oh my gosh, we have a marathon shopping today. We shopped for the month, except for our produce. We do shop, periodically, every week or so. And they had calf liver on special. I know it's not a lot of people's favorite, but sometimes we absolutely crave it. I had a little bacon that needs to be used up in the fridge, so I'm just browning up some bacon. I'm going to pull it out, and then in the same pan, I'm going to saute Vidalia onions. I bought a whole bag of them today. They look awesome, and I already had some today earlier on a bagel with cream cheese, lox, and a slice of onion. It was delicious. So I have the liver soaking in milk. I rinsed it and then put it in milk. It pulls some of the, I gotta turn the fan on. Sorry. It pulls out some of the mineral-y kind of flavor. So I always soak milk, and then I will pat it dry and just do a little dusting of seasoned flour and then fry it up. But first I'm gonna pull out this bacon and get the onions started to caramelize them. And the onions are gonna do double duty. I'm gonna save some for tomorrow because we're having potato and cheese pierogies for dinner tomorrow for Meatless Monday. And there's dinner. I know this is not everybody's favorite, but we happen to enjoy it, and on rare occasions we have calf liver with sauteed onions and bacon, baby roasted beets, and mashed potatoes with a wedge of lemon. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping us company on this uber busy Sunday. I feel like we've done so much today. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.